3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
It's Puff. It's Steph. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. Steph, hey, what's up? Hey.
Hey, happy Friday.
Right back at you. Ready for the weekend?
I am very ready.
Yeah, that's good. So your mom was just in Florida.
Yeah.
Does that make you angry?
Kind of. I'm very jealous.
Right. You got the envy thing going.
Yeah, I do. Well, she went down with her man. He has a place down there, and Michael lives down there, and his place is like 2 hours from Michael's place, which, you know, isn't bad. So she went down and got to see Michael and his girlfriend, and they were all like hanging out on Saturday night, and I was just like, hey guys, can you like video chat me in? Like I felt
Wow.
so I had FOMO.
Loser. Sorry, it's COVID. Loser. Ah!
That's how I felt. I'm like, my whole family's together and I'm not there. Obviously, I was so happy for her. She had a great time, but very sad that I couldn't be there.
You're happy she's back too, so now you don't feel that way. Let's be honest.
I'm glad she had a good time, but I miss Michael, and so she got to go see him, and she's never gone down there to visit him without me since he moved. So this was hard for me. You know, I'm a very sentimental person.
Yeah, I think you're just jealous.
That too.
Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike. We're in the American Shaman PA studio. It's time to make your mental health a priority. Visit American Shaman PA to meet with a certified wellness consultant. Do you remember when your mom was teaching you how to drive?
Yep.
Was it stressful for her?
I think so, but she was very patient.
Mm-hmm. Did you, do you think you were a good driver student?
I'd like to think so, but everyone's always like, you're such a fast driver. And people said that from the get-go of me driving. So maybe I think I was a good student, but maybe I wasn't.
Yeah. Did you have to take driver's ed in high school?
No, we didn't. I did that. We just called her the driving lady. She came to my house and picked me up, and I drove her around, and then she gave me my license. I don't know. Most people have never heard of it. But
I've never heard of that.
I know. I don't know. It must be legit because that's
You
what
have
I
a
did.
license.
I have a license. It
The
seems real.
driving lady. How do you get that job?
I know.
I don't know if I'd want that job, actually. Now I'm thinking about just getting in random strange kids' cars and like putting my life in their hands.
Yeah. But you know what? It wasn't that bad for her as long as we were decent drivers because she just had us like drive her around. She'd be like, yeah, I need to go to Walmart to pick up magazines. And I'd drive her to Walmart and I'd just sit in the car and she'd go in and get her stuff. And then she'd be like flossing, like she'd be like eating lunch, flossing her teeth. And I'm just like driving along. It was odd.
Yeah, I need to go to the corner of 4th and Main. Don't ask any questions and don't tell anyone what happened or I'll kill you.
Okay, lady, just give me my license. I don't care.
Having people drive around doing drug deals.
Who knows?
In Las Cruces, New Mexico, a woman was teaching her 14-year-old son how to drive. That's a little young.
Yeah, really.
Anyway, he was teaching her son how to drive at her home when she fell over while he was backing out. So she wasn't in the car with him. The son panicked and stepped on the gas by mistake, running her over.
No.
Yeah, she was in critical condition at the hospital. I think she's going to be okay, though.
What? Can you imagine being that kid? Wait,
No.
why wasn't she in the car with
I don't know. Why was she teaching her 14-year-old how to drive?
Yeah.
I mean,
That
it
was
was
a
on her
mistake.
own property, but still, 14 years old.
Right.
There's a reason why they wait. So what is it here? It's 16 to get a permit or something? And
Yeah.
then, do you have to wait a year?
It's 6 months. At least it used to be.
It was only 6 months when I was growing up too, but I actually waited a year. I didn't feel comfortable. It was weird.
Really?
I was a late driving bloomer.
It was very mature of you.
I was not in a hurry to get my license.
Why?
I don't remember.
Was it maybe because your friends already were driving, so maybe they could drive you around and it wasn't as big of a deal?
That maybe had something to do with it, because as soon as I got my license, I was the driver, though, of a bunch of people.
Right, because you were probably one of the older ones in your grade, right? Because with a January birthday,
No, not necessarily.
you're maybe in the middle.
Okay, thanks for figuring that out. Anyway, it was weird. I just didn't feel that, like, confident or comfortable. And
That's a very oddly mature decision for a 16-year-old to make.
I don't know what it was.
I'm ready for
Maybe
that
I just wasn't ready to grow up. I don't know what it was. I like my mom driving me places.
You don't want to pay for gas, probably.
Who knows? Who knows the reason why I did it? But I did it. At the same time, maybe, and when I was, writing this down to talk about it, I started to think of how awful it is to drive with my mother. So maybe that had something to do with it. As a 30-something-year-old with my mom, she still is a terrible backseat driver.
Aw.
Awful.
Poor Mama.
Oh, no, she knows it, and I tell her. She needs to fix that about herself. You cannot drive well enough and here's the thing. She wants to survive her trip. Okay, that's fine. Here's the thing. It's the last time I got into an accident, I hit black ice. It wasn't even my fault. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like the last accident that was my fault was when I was 19 years old. So almost, 20 years ago?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're a pretty good driver then.
I'm a fairly decent driver. Not to my mother, though. Like, I could feel her, like, hitting, stomping on that fake brake.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't, I think maybe part of the stunt in my driving growth was the fact that I was always nervous to ride with my mom. She'd be like, what? Nothing? Could you just let me drive? You're making me more nervous.
My mom does that a little bit. Just with the, and then she'll be like, it's not that I didn't trust you. The deer scared me. And I'm like, but you're scared me.
Right.
So I know what you mean.
I'm like, you're a little close. Mom, I'm like 4 car lengths. I'm just saying it'd be better if you were 5.
I think in their eyes we'll always be young and I don't know, but we've both been driving for a hot minute now.
Okay, Mom, I get it. And now I could go back and be like, hey, at least I never ran you over and put you in the hospital.
There you go.
It could be a lot worse.
Yeah, see, now you have that to use. So
I went through driver's ed. We had we'd take it on every Saturday for a semester during the day, and
you had to go on the weekends to do it? Ugh.
And we would take a long trip one weekend. We would go a couple hours away with our driving instructor, and we had to drive a van, and the van had a brake on his side.
Oh, right.
So he could brake for us. And then I actually went to a DMV for my driver test because that's what normal people do.
Apparently.
We don't go run drug deals for the driving lady.
Hey, I got my license one way or another.
Yeah, you sure did. Going through, I don't know if you've ever had to deal with this because we definitely didn't do it at the radio station. I don't know if you're doing it now. But have you ever had to do a team building exercise? Did you ever go on some retreat and go do trust falls and garbage like that?
I've done them with just sports. And now as a field hockey coach, I do admittedly make the girls do them the human knot where you all reach in and grab a hand. Well, now this is not COVID friendly, so we didn't do this past
you don't
fall.
but imaginary hand.
Right. Before COVID, you reach in and grab a hand and then you're all tangled and you have to untangle yourself. So that kind of stuff, which is
that'll teach you.
frustrating.
That'll teach you how to play field hockey.
Works
What
every
a waste
time.
of your time. Anyway, a former Panda Express employee in Santa Clarita is suing the company and a seminar academy for alleged disturbing behavior. I'd question this too. Sometimes I think people are a little sensitive. I'd question this. 23-year-old employee said she was told by managers that if you wanted to be promoted within the organization, you have to attend the team building seminars. She felt she had no choice but to attend the training run by a place called Alive Seminars and Coaching Academy, which involved being yelled at, berated, and dealing with a lot of confrontation. At one point, she was told to strip down to her underwear and hug another person who was not wearing much clothing.
Ew. What?
What kind of team building is that?
Yeah, really.
That's just going to create awkward moments at
Yeah,
work.
Right.
I'm sorry, Amanda. I just can't look at you the same way because we hugged each other while we were half naked.
Ew, that's not team building.
So she was told, "Hey, you wanna run Panda Express?" Oh, that's my biggest dream ever. Okay, well, you have to go to this team building event. And she was, obviously the stripping down thing was bad, but she was yelled at, berated. you'd hate this, dealing with all the confrontation.
Oh, that'd be so awkward.
Steph, go tell Mike one thing you don't like about him.
I'd be like, okay, don't promote me. Actually just fire me. I quit.
Okay, I'm gonna go work at Subway. I don't think they make them do that.
That is intense.
Yeah.
That's like borderline abusive, isn't it?
I think so.
Probably.
It probably is. No, they're in a lot of trouble. Absolutely, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, is this cheating? Think about it.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Steph, before we get into this story, do you think cheating is just involving like physical activity with someone who's not your significant other?
I think emotional cheating is like a thing.
Okay.
I do.
All right. Well, you tell me what this was. There's a story posted on Reddit's relationship advice board. It's fantastic. You guys should go there, but not too often because I steal a lot of things from there. This user said that she was in a relationship for 3 years. Her boyfriend had been a vegan, and when they moved in together, he asked her to try going vegetarian, which isn't as hardcore as vegan.
Right.
Okay, I've had vegetarian meals with my wife dealing with that affliction, and they're okay. They can be all right. But then she started getting cravings for meat. She had dreams where she was surrounded by chicken nuggets.
Stop.
That's what she said. So at least twice a week, she would sneak out of the house saying she was going to the supermarket or running errands, and she would go to McDonald's and eat a bunch of McNuggets or some sandwiches.
Yes, girl, get it.
This went on for months until recently her boyfriend got a little angry and suspicious and confronted her. He accused her of cheating with another guy because she was constantly leaving the house and refusing to let him come with her. She came clean about going to McDonald's, but he didn't believe her and they broke up.
Wow. So she was cheating on him with the nugs.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah. Especially now they got them spicy nugs out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't deprive yourself of that.
Right.
It's not even fair.
And they're doing like crispy chicken sandwiches like Chick-fil-A.
I saw that. That always pops up on Waze as a little advertisement.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's better. Don't get it twisted. But if you want some Sunday chicken sandwiches, gotta go McDonald's.
Right. Good point.
Or Popeyes. Anyway. Is this cheating?
No.
But it is being deceitful and lying.
Well, did it say what she would tell him?
She said she was going to the supermarket or running errands.
See, the problem is, did she come back with groceries every time? I guess maybe she also went to the supermarket at that point. In which case, is she lying? She might not be lying, but she is being deceitful. She's being deceitful. Yeah.
Here's the thing: you don't have to tell a lie to necessarily lie. You can lie by omission.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. A lot of people don't agree with that, but it's true.
So you'd be like, I don't lie. I'm an honest person. But if you just leave out something, is that a lie?
That's my least favorite thing is when, like, someone's like, well, you didn't ask. And it's like, I was supposed to ask you if you were cheating on me on Tuesday night with Tiffany or whatever.
Sure.
Like, but yeah, if they just don't tell you, that's wrong.
Yeah,
I don't
is that
know.
lying, though?
Is
is that being deceitful? Is that worth getting broken up with? But he didn't believe her.
Right. So he didn't break up with her because of the nugs. He broke up with her because he didn't believe about the nugs.
Show him the receipts. Here's my problem about the whole thing. Why are you trying to change who she is?
I was going to bring that up.
You love her enough to where you guys would move in together. You knew from the beginning that she loved meat, right? Love the nugs. Love the burgers.
And can you blame her?
No.
Have you had chicken nuggets?
So you knew, but yet you're like, hey, can you try vegetarian for me? Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah. See, that's my thing. If she said, I want to try to do this with you, babe, and support you, that's fine. But for him to, like, kind of force that upon her?
Well, here's the thing. If she tried that, and then she's like, I'm sorry. If she went, I want to try to do this for you. I want to get closer to you. I want to be part of your world. All that garbage relationship stuff people say. And she went, I've tried this for 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't know how you do it. I love bacon. Right? Well, you could try vegan bacon. You shut your mouth right now. Vegan bacon's not the same. Don't be dumb. So, she backed out after saying she was going to try. That's one thing. For him to push it on her and then for her to feel the need to have to lie to him and go behind his back in order to get them sweet, sweet nugs. I think there's a lot of problems in that relationship.
Right. I think on both ends. He shouldn't be trying to force her to be a vegetarian, and she shouldn't have to sneak around with the nuggets.
Did she cheat on him? Yes, with a clown named Ronald.
Right. Not exactly cheating, definitely deceitful and dishonest. But I can't blame a girl. I support her.
Okay. Well, let's talk about vegetarians for a second. We're going to transition into this. Vegetarians, you're better off without them, sweetheart, because check this out. Vegetarians are almost twice as likely to suffer from depression as those who consume conventional balanced diet.
It's because they don't have the nuggets.
Yeah. They found that vegetarians are more likely to develop depression due to vitamin and mineral deficiencies that can negatively impact their mental health.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They had committed vegetarians who participated in the study had a higher average of depression score when compared to the meat eaters. Vegetarians' diet tended to feature lower vitamin B12 as well as greater intake of nuts that contain omega-6 fatty acids, which have been linked to an increase of risk of mental health problems. The lack of a balanced diet can influence the development of depression.
Wow, that's sad.
So, eat them nugs. Eat them burgers.
Treat yourself.
Doesn't have to be fast food. And you know what? And I'm not even saying every day, but you got to get them.
Yeah.
My wife takes, because she doesn't eat that stuff, she takes, multivitamins to try to get the minerals and vitamins that she doesn't get by not eating meat. So
I just couldn't do it, personally.
How long, right now, because didn't you say you tried this before?
I tried it once upon a time.
How long right now do you think you could go? Realistically, don't say a day, because you have better self-discipline than that. How long do you really think you could go?
Well, when I did it in college, I think it was 3 days.
That's not bad.
It wasn't. I was pretty proud of myself, but the
what did
urge
you eat?
to do that wore off quickly.
What did you eat?
I ate a lot of just salads with vegetables and eggs, I think. Mm-hmm. And probably at that point when I was in college, probably just crap. I was like, I'll just eat cereal instead. Because that makes up for those vitamins and minerals.
Sure.
Now,
Do you think you could go a week?
I could probably I could probably do a week, but then I'd probably snap after that point, and I'd be like, I need steak. Give me the nugs.
Steph, is that a Slim Jim behind your back? No. Are you chewing on it right now? No, I'm not.
For me, it would be chicken. Like, I would miss chicken. I eat chicken a lot.
Okay.
Could you do it?
I'll tell you why I don't think I could. Because my wife is a terrible vegetarian. My wife eats like 3 things. That's it. She eats like vegetarian chili that she makes. She eats these broccoli cakes, which aren't bad. I'll eat those. And then she eats like mozzarella sticks.
That's right.
Like, she is a terrible vegetarian. She doesn't know any vegetarian recipes to like get me to come over to the dark side.
Right.
Right?
So you're not going.
I don't think I am.
No.
I really don't. I just... No, I don't think there's a whole lot anyone could do to convince me. If I really gave it my good old college try, well, I dropped out of college too, so it wouldn't last long.
There you go. That's the spirit.
I would be shocked if I made it a week. I would say 4 days.
Which would be pretty good.
4.
That's impressive.
I actually haven't eaten any meat today, so day 1's down.
There you go.
So there you go.
Halfway there.
Yeah. Not. I said 4 and it's 1.
I was just trying to be optimistic, Glass half full.
Glass half full. Bad at math. Okay. Coming up next, got bad news if your name is Gary.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
This is very interesting, and I don't know why someone would even get the idea to talk about this. But sad news for you, Gary. You're probably the last of a long line of men named Gary.
Oh, what's wrong with Gary?
The name is going extinct.
Is it?
Yes. It's been plummeting in popularity since the 1950s. Do you have any Garys in your life?
I'm thinking of one that I used to work with. Nice guy. Good, like, I love Gary to death. But other than that, no. There's none like my age that I can think of.
I had an Uncle Gary.
That's a good uncle name.
Yep. I had a teacher named Gary, and I had a friend named Gary.
Really?
Growing up. He moved away, though, in like 7th grade or something. And now I know of like one. So, yeah, I don't know any Garys.
No.
They said America back in the 1950s saw nearly 39,000 baby Garys. The name is now ranked 674 in America.
Wow. You know what? You know what the problem is? It's one of those names. We've talked about this. A baby does not come out and be named Gary. Like Gary is like someone who's older. There's not a newborn that's it's like Bob. Like you don't have a newborn named Bob or like Norman.
What about Robert?
It's just not like you don't look at a baby and think like this is
Robbie?
Norman the baby.
This
I guess.
is Norman the baby? You think that's how people introduce him? Hey everyone, this is Norman the baby. Do-do-do.
Maybe your birth announcement. Like I just don't feel like
I think they put his last name there.
Norman the baby.
Well, if his name was Norman Jones, it'd be Norman Jones.
Right, no,
not
true.
Norman the baby.
It's just not a baby.
And it
name
just
now,
follows
you
him,
know?
Who's that? Oh, that's our kid, Norman the toddler. And then here's Norman the child, Norman the teenager,
There you go. Just to make it clear.
Norman the adult. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying. I haven't met. I couldn't tell you the last time I met a new Gary in my life, though.
Yeah, no, you're right. I haven't heard of anybody naming their kids that.
Do I have any?
Are you looking at your Facebook friends?
Yeah, look at your Facebook friends and
That's
see
a
if
good
you have
idea.
any Garys.
I know the Gary that I used to work with is gonna pop up.
Okay.
Looks like that's my only friend named Gary.
Gary.
That's all I got.
I have no friends named Gary.
Really?
None.
None.
Now, when I type in Gary, a bunch pop up. Oh, that's not true. I have one. One Gary friend. Yep, that's it. One.
Is he your age?
He's a little bit older.
Okay.
And of course, there's the uber famous Gary V pops ups too, but that's it.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, no, that's true. I have two. The guy who owns Aruga's is named Gary too.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah.
Why was I not thinking of him? Okay, he's a famous Gary. Yeah, that's it. So I have two right now, two Garys in my life.
Wow, so Garys are going extinct.
Yeah.
Extinct.
Yeah,
Didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. And what made you study this? I don't know. Someone has too much time in their hand. Let's stump Steph. If you do this, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting away with it. If you do this, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting away with it.
Is it illegal?
I don't think so.
Lying on a resume. Wait, really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I swear to God, it's exactly right.
What? All right. I don't know how I just got that, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Is it illegal? I don't think so. Lying on a resume. Duh.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
Gotta say, Steph, pretty impressed.
Thank you. I was due for like a quick one.
You've had
though.
some rough ones lately.
There's been some rough ones.
So yeah, wow. First guess.
Wow.
All right, let's move on. About 25% of people lie to get out of this. What is it?
Is this something that you lie to your significant other about, like that your wife wants you to do with her?
It could be. It's not necessarily 100% of that all the time, but it could be. Yeah.
Does it have to do with your family?
Yes.
Family get-togethers.
What is going on today?
Nailed it!
Something is happening. Did you see can you see through this?
No, honestly, I don't know. I'm just feeling good today.
Wow.
I don't know where it came from.
I don't know either.
Don't give me another one, because if I get it wrong, then I'm just gonna.
No,
feel like
I only
it's
had 2
downhill.
ready to go because I haven't had 3 because you, no offense, haven't been doing.
I know.
Haven't been doing the trifecta lately.
It's true. It's true.
All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna end the show a little early.
All right.
It's fun. I literally bank on you not getting these right the first time. You got both of them right with your first. Okay, I don't know what to do with my hands. Let's go. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Sorry, Gary.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.